Israel has rejected Lebanon's request to revise a U.S. brokered deal over a disputed Mediterranean territory. Now, the area in question is of strategic importance to both Israel and Lebanon, and it's rich in natural gas. Washington's proposed deal was initially warmly received by both countries, but Israeli Prime Minister Yair Lapid has now slammed the agreement and was reportedly alarmed by the, quote, substantial changes Beirut requested. The Israeli premier instructed his negotiating authority to decline, casting years of diplomatic efforts in doubt. Now, we're going to speak to TRT World's Mustafa Fatih about this. He's live from occupied East Jerusalem. So, Fatih, what do we know about why Israel is now rejecting this deal? What are the details that it is so against?
Well, first of all, it was actually supposed to be a lucrative deal between Lebanon and Israel. Despite the fact that limited in scope, it was expected to be easing some security and economic concerns of both countries. For Lebanon, it is very important economically because we know that the country is actually suffering economically, and even some people in Lebanese are actually have some hardness to access even electricity, and especially in big cities such as Beirut. And for Israel, it was security-wise, it was very important, as we've heard from Israeli officials, and we were expecting actually this deal to be signed immediately because we were hearing some positive messages coming from, especially from Lebanon, from Lebanese Prime Minister. He said that they are on the verge of signing this deal, but today we were expecting to hear this. Lebanese side sent some reservations to this deal to the U.S. mediation team, and this mediation team sent these reservations to Israelis, and Israelis immediately rejected. This is what we've heard from Israeli media. According to Israeli media, Israeli Prime Minister Yair Lapid said to its negotiation team to reject these reservations, despite the fact that we still do not know what those reservations are. And when we look at the Israeli official statements recently, and it shows Israelis' position regarding this deal actually. For instance, the senior official of Israel said that Israel will produce gas from the Karish rig as soon as possible if Hezbollah and anyone else, which means I assume that they are trying to mean Iran, else tries to damage the rig, the negotiations will stop immediately. That shows clearly Israeli side on these negotiations, which is basically security and energy security on this deal. That was another important message sent by a defense official of Israel. I want to convey it to you. The importance of this time and the deal is to block the immense influence of Iran and its proxy Hezbollah over Lebanon's energy. As I said before, this is Israel's position, energy security and the security itself, and we are expecting the Israeli cabinet members to convene a meeting around 30 minutes from now, and they're going to discuss this Lebanon-Israel maritime deal agreement.
Okay, and if we do get any more updates on that, we will be checking in with you a little bit later on. Mustafa Fatih, thank you.